Hey sneak peekers, it's Allie here, and we're so excited to be at South by Southwest 2024, and today we're going on the carpet for my dead friend Zoe. I just wanted to hear what you enjoyed most about playing your role or what you found most challenging. We're so excited to see you in this film.
Thank you. I think it was, as the title suggests, Zoe's dead, which is the character I'm playing, but she is in the movie a lot, which means that she's an apparition of sorts, and she's not a ghost. I think Merritt, the character that Sonequa plays, sees her all the time as kind of I like to call her a guilt demon. And that's really fun to play and also difficult because it's a character as an actor that, like, what's the motivation behind it? I'm playing what she wants, but what she doesn't want, but what she wants. And then it becomes really interesting to try and see all the layers of that. So that was fun.
She runs into me and there's sort of a mutual attraction. I see her for who she is, which is like a beautiful, kind soul. She unfortunately can't see herself that way yet. And romance may or may not happen. You'll have to see the movie. No, it's a great film, and Sonequa and Ed Harris have great chemistry. Natalie as well. Kyle, our director, really put together a great team. Our cast and crew are mostly vets or family of veterans. So we're all really proud to be here. I think it's a special movie.
I loved how pure and how honest and how thought-provoking the story was. I loved the character. I loved this woman being sandwiched between her father, who is a vet, and her daughter, who's a vet, and how that obviously impacted her life, and just trying to navigate these two people whom she loves most in the world, going through their individual challenges. So there was that. It's a very different role than anything I've ever done, but mostly after I read the script and spoke with Kyle, I just immediately, from Kyle's story, hearing about who he is and what he wanted to do with this story, and then knowing that veterans will be a part of it, I just thought, okay, well then I have to. There's just no saying no to this. You know what I mean? I don't look like this in the movie, but that's why I look like this now.
I think Kyle's passion, our director, he reached out to me. He explained what he wanted the story to be, what he thought that I could bring to it, how he wanted to collaborate, and from there I just said yes. It really was just based on his energy.
To know that they can talk about how they feel and that someone will listen. Maybe you have to pay that person, but someone will listen. And there's a lot of, I'm joking, there's a lot of free like phone lines that you can call if you need help, but it's so, if we keep everything here, it's really, really hard to live, and we're not meant to do that. We're meant to be in community. We're meant to talk about things, and I think that specifically in the military, but just in our culture in general, we're taught to be really stoic and like hold everything in and be able to do everything, but that's not how we should be. So I would like for people to take away from this that they can talk about things and that there is hope.
Big part of it, whether it be from the characters or with the veterans, is silence and secrecy and shame. Those are killers. Being silent, there's something about silence is shame. Those two things are connected. So, and I was just saying this, that the beginning of humankind started with sitting around a campfire in a circle, talking and telling stories. That's the fundamental basis of being human. We need that connection. So we can put down those phones and sit down for an hour and talk and listen to each other. That's where the healing begins.
What advice do you have for young students who are trying to break into the industry?
Make your own stuff. And don't worry that you haven't graduated school yet. Don't worry that you don't know exactly how to do everything yet. You have to do things in your own way and learn how to do them, and nothing. I think this is an industry that is like I didn't go to film school, but I've directed 2 movies because I've been on set and I thought, if that guy could do it, so then I did it. And I may not do things the same exact way that someone who went to film school did it, but if you do things the exact same way always, then nothing ever changes. So you might be the person that finds a new way to do something just by like sheer luck or invention or your own personal needs. So I think the best way to break into this very, very difficult industry that's only getting harder is to just put what's in your heart out there and make your own stuff. And it's gonna suck, and let it suck, and then you're gonna get better.
Watch a ton of films, watch a ton of television. Every time you're watching, you're studying. I watch stuff nonstop, and you should just always be making stuff. It's taken me almost 20 years to get to this point. Short films, commercials, PSAs, docuseries, it's all part of the journey, and for me it's really just been resilience. You know, I graduated from film school in a class of 40. I think there's only a couple of us that are still doing it, and if you're really, really serious about it, you gotta stick around, you gotta stick with it.
I think it's most important to just have to work with people who care about what they're doing. If they have a personal relationship to the story, all the better. But really, we just want to work with people who give a shit, you know? That's about it.
Thank you so much for watching Sneak Peekers. Make sure to stay tuned for all our other amazing interviews that are coming to you all week.